Although the movie is fictional, do you believe Lieutenant Dixon's concerns as a minority in a law enforcement management position might be valid? In my opinion, it is valid because indeed there is racism and negligence among law enforcement, and it is still today. In a way, I believe that that shouldn't stop him from listening to what people have to say and actually doing something about it, because he, as a lieutenant, is looking upon on, and Tommy decided that he wanted to confront the situation and ask him to be switched uh, partners with, and simply because Tommy witnessed Officer John assaulting a woman when being pulled over and wasn't allowed to say anything. Number two, put yourself in Lieutenant Dixon's shoes. Would you be willing to act regardless of the consequences? If I was in the Lieutenant Dixon's shoes, my response would be doing the right thing, regardless of the consequences. Protecting his own brother from the charges being used against him made things worse for his brother. And as we saw by the end of the movie, his brother actually ended up being killed by Tommy, who is also a police officer, and because of the stereotypes that goes on in society, we saw that Lewis was trying to reach over to his pocket, and Tommy thought it was a firearm. In my opinion, he was better off in jail than dead. On the other hand, blaming an innocent man to protect your own shouldn't be the priority. We in law enforcement must take an oath to protect and bring justice, regardless of who and what race they might be. Number three, have you ever had to suffer consequences for doing something unpopular? Something similar has happened to me in the long run of my life. As in the beginning of the movie, we witnessed two people trying to purchase a gun by a white guy, and the guy selling the gun made a racist comment and called the daughter and her dad Arabs, and indeed they weren't. And then he figured it was easy for him to say that they were gonna go out and kill American citizens. In the past, and where I had a situation and where I spoke Spanish in front of non-Spanish speakers, and I was called names and insulted by the person. I believe society itself is so close-minded into what they believe is right and wrong, and they see it as a threat of not being able to know what exactly are you saying. They probably think you're talking about them, and I believe that is something, a big issue in the United States, and I don't think it's gonna go away anytime soon, simply because a lot of people are racist, and a lot of people, after the election of Trump, uh, decided it was okay for them to show it more and say something all the time. I believe there's nothing we could do to stop it for now,